What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite chocolate covered foodie, it's G. Carson. And tonight I'm taking you back to my hometown, Trigg County, Cadiz, Kentucky. We're going to be talking tonight about country ham, and we're featuring Kentucky BBQ. We're going to talk to Boy Farm, Genesis Express, G's Barbecue. But my favorite story of the night is DJ's Lemonade. This young man has an extraordinary story that's going to leave you inspired. You know what time it is. It's about to get delicious. Let's go. I am back in my hometown of Cadiz, Kentucky, and I am on the land that is so very precious to me. I grew up just minutes down the road here. I am with a Rocky Ridge legend himself, Deacon Ivan Boyd, AKA, we know him as Uncle Babe. He is a legend in this town.
I tell him a whole lot of times, I said, my dad wasn't rich. He didn't have a whole lot of money to leave us, but he left us something just as valuable as cash money, this land. It's approximately 60-some acres in the whole thing. And my mother, she was very conservative too, She liked putting up food, canning and doing, and so we just had a good life here on this farm.
That's right.
And I pray that it'll continue to be like that for years to come.
Such history, so much history. So this is the salt house, is what they call it. So there's a two-step process, right?
We have a scaffold along here, and with salt in it. You put this ham over in this little tub, and you just take salt and you rub it rub it all over this ham. And then if somebody's on the inside, to place it in there, and then you cover it up with salt, and then continue the process as you get each ham. They speak of them as being green ham.
Green ham, there you go. Dr. Seuss didn't come up with it. It came right here. So this is just a natural, old way that people cured food, so it lasted a long time and fed the family through the winter months when, a lot of food wasn't readily available. So they take pepper and red pepper and black pepper, and that hoarded off the insects that would naturally be attracted to the flesh of this actual pork. So after they take this off, wash it, get it set, then we go over to the second smokehouse, and that's where the real magic begins.
Pick you up some hickory dust.
Hickory dust.
And hickory chips, sticks, and you bring it, and you build it, you fry in a little tub, some kind of little container. And when you build this, you don't want to build no heat, you want smoke. So you put enough sticks in there to keep this sawdust smoking. So you just smoke it and placing too much heat will ruin the meat.
Christmas time, I think you could go up this whole road and smell nothing but country hams cooking for Christmas, because it was a staple in our families to have these country hams at the dinner table. Now, if you're in the Hopkinsville, Fort Campbell, Clarksville, Nashville, Tennessee areas, you can actually contact Boyd Farms and set up a time for you to pick up your own country ham. You gotta go fast. There's only 50. These are a luxury. This is like the caviar of Kentucky. Hey everybody, we're still with Genesis Express. We are sitting here with the Vice President of the organization, Mr. Bobby Akery. Thank you so much for taking time to be with us.
Problem. You're certainly welcome.
We are now going to talk about this amazing Genesis Express food.
All right.
Your slogan says united to serve.
That's correct.
And serving is what you do, right?
To the best of our ability. We take our time preparing it. The pork and the mutton, we usually spend anywhere from 12 to 15 hours slow cooking it over hickory wood, and it comes out really delicious.
So let's talk about mutton. Mutton seems to be more of a Kentucky style barbecue. What is mutton?
Mutton is lamb or sheep. It's a dish that's basically, I've traveled a lot of places. It's hard to find it outside of Western Kentucky. And why, I do not know, but you go to other places and you ask for mutton, what is mutton? But it's always good, you can find it around here. Mutton has its own flavor anyway. It's an acquired taste. I love it. Some don't, but just preparing it slowly. It's something you have to take your time and put a little passion into it, or it doesn't come out good. But this right here, as you can see, this here is a sample. This is one of our mutton plates. This here is one of our catfish plates. This mutton is tender. It's cooked to perfection. Catfish, of course, it's fried in oil and comes out good and crispy, flaky and soft on the inside, just how we like it.
I am sitting here with the president of the Genesis Express organization at the Trigg County Country Ham Festival, Mr. George Radford. He is a legend in this community. He is a staple in this community. He is really a part of my history as an educator and a deacon in the church. So, you know, we go way back.
Here we've got a unique situation where that an organization like Genesis Express that was founded in 1987, we're still in existence. And come January 18th, 2024, we'll be 37 years old. And we feel like that we made a positive impact in the community, and we're united to help the youth, the elderly, and the needy.
I remember when this foundation started, I would think I was 11 years old. Okay. And we've said it over and over again. I remember when you all built the park.
Right.
That was the talk of the town.
Absolutely.
That this small organization has done something that was great. And now here you are, many years later.
Yes.
You have poured into so many young people in this community that have left and gone on to do better and bigger things.
Yes.
And I think it's amazing that you're doing $1.2 million.
Yes.
We can't wait to give back. And that's one of the reasons why we're here, is because we want to find a way to help this actual program be a success.
Well, I'll tell you what, Greg, we're going to be calling you probably next spring. Okay.
DJ is the amazing owner of DJ's Famous Lemonade.
Well, I got started at the age of 6 years old. I was on YouTube and I was thinking about, I seen a video of like a lemonade stand. I was like, that's a good idea. So I told my mom. My mom was encouraging me to do a lemonade stand. So I was like, let's do it. So now I started off with like 6 milk crates, and now we have built it up, we made it all the way up to a good lemonade stand. Mr. Leverroot, he started in The Walking Dead. He made the lemonade stand.
And you know, you just really came through a miracle of your own, and you're still standing here. So you had a sinus infection that led to a brain infection, and they had to do surgery on your brain. Can you talk a little bit about that journey and how that's still?
I mean, I really didn't focus too much about it. I tried to focus away from it. I didn't want to put all my stuff in it, but I knew I was going to get out, so that's all I was worried about.
Now, the word on the street is that you're the youngest business owner in Hopkinsville, and you're the youngest business owner in the chamber, and that you just recently spoke at a chamber event. Is this true?
Yes, sir.
So how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good. Because most kids out here now, they don't really, like, they'll say something, but they don't really do it. So like they have to have goals in life.
Look, y'all, you see that link below for DJ's Famous Lemonade. Please go to his Facebook, go to his Instagram, and give him a call, just a word of encouragement, man. That goes a long way with these young people. So if you have an event coming up, they do travel. If you're local in the Hopkinsville, Madisonville, Fort Campbell, Clarksville, Nashville area, hit this young man up. The lemonade is amazing. I am here with the proprietor and owner of G's BBQ in Cadiz, Kentucky, Mr. Kelvin Grubbs. Man, thank you so much for being with us. I really appreciate it. I've been trying to get this interview all day. This line has been crazy. Where did you get your knowledge or your training in barbecue?
Well, from my father and my uncle, man. When we was young, having all the urban reunions, you know, watching them kill sheep, prepare food for them big old reunions and stuff, man, helping out. Then with my father and uncle, they barbecued a lot. So me and my brother, we was right there with them. So we couldn't do nothing but start the fire, deal with the wood. We was about 14 before we started dealing with the meat, you hear me?
So one of the things that I've noticed different about you, you feature the classics, the mutton, you feature the pork, but G's BBQ does turkey legs, they do steak, they do brisket. Tell me how you evolved this into bringing some of those other items into Kentucky BBQ.
Well, I just looked around at the menus and foods that I wanted to eat, that I enjoyed, and I knew wasn't nobody cooking them around in the region, so hey, let's put that on this food truck just to be a little different, because you got so many people barbecuing, everybody do the same thing, but specific items everybody don't provide. Well, this weekend, let's say I done 800 pounds of meat this weekend.
800 pounds.
800 pounds of meat.
And it's not over.
And it's not over.
You still have to tomorrow.
Yeah.
And tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, this is crazy. That is a true testament of how good your food is. It's a true testament to your business savvy and your relationship to the community. Yeah. So that's really a good thing. So what's the future for G's BBQ?
Well, the future for G's BBQ is to get another mobile unit going, brick and mortar, get a business going, brick and mortar, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you want to actually have a restaurant?
Yeah. Every weekend we cook at Fraternal Credit Union on LaFayette Road in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Every Friday and Saturday, that's where we're located at. But right now we've been real busy every weekend. We're doing something for somebody, so that's a good thing.
That's a great
but
thing.
when we're not doing nothing, that's what we're gonna be caught at.
Hey guys, this has been an amazing experience down here at the Trigg County Country Ham Festival. We have talked to some amazing people this evening. We want to thank Genesis Express and Mr. George Rafford and his team. We want to thank the amazing DJ and DJ's Lemonade. What an outstanding story that was. And then of course we cannot forget Brother Ivan Boyd and the Country Ham. That is super exciting. But G's BBQ, this has been delicious. This is a lamb chop. It's juicy, it's got the right color. Look at that. It is grilled to perfection, and we're gonna close it out because baby, that's delicious. We out.